Hello everybody, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do the February 2020 reading for the sign of Leo. Hope everybody's doing well today. Glad you can come out here and be with me. I did already meditate on your energies and I shuffled the deck, just mixing them up again. Before I do the first drawing, before I pull the first cards, I just want to let you know I am an intuitive reader, so I'm actually just getting the feedback from what I get from my highest power. I know that they all have a certain description, or, they all have a certain meaning for them. But when you delve deeper into it, and when I mix them with the cards that I put down, it's like 3 different rows, and it's not just like 1 week or the next week. It's just they all have to flow into each other. And once they do, the reading will come out maybe a little bit differently than somebody else might have read them. And not that, I'm not making them up. It's just what Spirit's telling me at the time. So, don't shoot the messenger if it comes out like something that you don't really like. I'm sorry. But it could be about you. It could be about somebody you know, somebody you're thinking about. And it could be about, again, there's just a lot of Leos out there. So it could be about anybody else that I might have reached out to. So just hopefully you'll enjoy the reading. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a message. I'd love to hear how it turns out for you. And let's see, what else? Anything good? Anything? No, and I am sorry it's a little bit late. I'm really technologically bad when it comes to computers and stuff. So if I had a problem with my computer, which I did, it took me a little while to get it cleared up. So I'm sorry this is a little bit late, but we're here now, and I hopefully you enjoy the reading, okay? Hold on for 1 second. Okay. And the under the deck reading is you moving away from something that no longer serves you. So apparently maybe you're in the process, or you're thinking about it, or you're considering it, that you're going to start something that you took a lot of time to take care of and build. It's no longer serving you, so you're going to move away from it. Okay? All right, that's just under the deck, and that's just like the encompassing of the reading. All right, so I'm going to put the cards out, and then we'll talk on them, okay? Hold on 1 second. This is actually long. All right, we got the King of Pentacles. Now, he is in reverse. Him being in reverse is he's usually very aware of necessities. Like, he knows that hard work is going to bring what he wants as far as the benefits of. Okay? So if he's in reverse, and I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else's in your environment, but he's not feeling like that. It's more like he's feeling very, maybe a little bit out of control with this situation. If it's a manager, a supervisor, or a boss of some sort, he might be coming across like a little bit critical, a little bossy, a little bit haywire in what his choices are. Okay, let's see what else we can get. What else is for Leo? What else can you tell me about Leo? February 2020. Okay, then we got the King of Swords. Now he is he's a firm energy. He's firm, he's fair. He is more about using his mind and his logic. And he's analyzing situations. He's not sitting on his feelings about the situation. He has the feelings of supervisory authority. He prizes intellect. So if he's looking at a person, he's looking at your intellect, or, your mental capacities. And he's about achievement. And he's all in his mind. It's not about heart. He's not thinking about, if he doesn't want to hurt your feelings, or he doesn't want to make anybody feel bad about themselves. It's not something that he's thinking about. He just wants to make sure there's going to be, a good outcome or a good product, or however it goes. Now, I don't know if that's your energy. Again, Could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be though. Doesn't even have to be a man. But this might be somebody in authority over you, or somebody that you work with. Now, if this King of Pentacles is your energy, which it would normally be like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be again. Doesn't have to be again. And it could be. It's not gender. It's not gender restricted. So it could be a female, and it could be actually any other sign that is in your environment. But if it is you, this person is the authority of this person. Even though they were equal, both being kings, both being an authority, both being over a kingdom per se, which could be like your industry, but something happened to the King of Pentacles and he went askew. All right. So this King of Swords is here, and I feel like he's trying to maybe take over for the Pentacles, or just, he's with him as in trying to rein him in. Or again, it could be, in your, where you work, in your industry, and, they're your supervisors, and one of them's going crazy. All right, now we got the Seven of Cups. And this is having you have a lot of choices, but you want to make sure you're not making so many choices, or you're not being affected by so many choices that you're not making a choice. So you have a lot of options, but you need to make sure your options are clear to you and you're not being lost in the amount of options you have, I guess. All right. Oops. Okay, well, this is the Fool. Now this guy, he's on his way on a new journey, and this could be very well you. And you're not taking any of the old baggage, because you have this little tiny knapsack of baggage to go with you. So I'm thinking if you were the one receiving the options, you took an option to just go out you're striking out on your own. You're going somewhere else. He doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know what he's going to do when he gets there. But he just feels very free and very just like, I have a choice, I'm going. All right. Let's see what else we got. This is for Leo, February 2020. What else is going on with Leo? All right. Yep, there's the you moving away again. See that card from the beginning? You worked hard. Wherever you were at, whatever you had done, you worked hard to get there. You worked hard to form what was formed, but you decided it's not working for you anymore and you're moving away from it. And that's where the Fool guy comes out. So you had your options, you had your Fool, and you're moving on. You're leaving it behind. It's no longer useful to you. And it might just be because these little skewed kings over here. But then again, you could be one of those kings that is deciding to strut out. One more card for the top layer. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now, this could be, like as I said, the Pentacles can be the king or queen. They're in, like this queen could actually be a male, could be a female, could be somebody in your environment, or is this what you have struck out on your own to do? Become this incredibly determined individual who enjoys what they've done. Like she has worked hard. She has worked really hard for what she has gotten. She's determined to enjoy it. She'll be generous with it, what she has, but she's also determined to enjoy it herself, right? And she knows that there's going to be hard work involved in it. And she's still able to rule her kingdom fairly. And to be very nurturing, in a sense that she knows people have these abilities around her too. So she doesn't shut people down if, their ideas are coming out, and she knows they could be worthy. All right, so you had All right, this upside down King of Pentacles who has totally lost his stride. His stability's not gone. His decision making's gone. He's not thinking the way he normally would. And right next to him is the King of Swords energy, who is all about mental achievement and intellect and logic. And he's not really putting too much heart into it or too much feelings into it. Now, the Pentacles are not usually overflown with feeling, but they do encompass it at some point. So let's see. All right, what else can you tell me for Leo, the month of February 2020? What else can you tell me? That's funny. Right under this comes this King of Staffs. Now he is in between the two other kings. And when you have three kings in a reading, that's usually all authorities. They're usually people that maybe you're working with. But it also could just be people in your environment that are in authority. But the King of Staffs is all, he's like, it's wands, by the way. He is all, he's a born leader. People want to follow him. They want to make sure that they want to make sure that they are known to him, that they can be successful like him, like they're looking forward to him like that. Now, this could be your energy because it's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but truthfully, it could be. And because of these two kings, which were not what you wanted to be, basically, you didn't want to be like this Pentacles guy who's all upside down and weird, or this King of Swords is too firm, too into the mental capacities of people, too much, like little to no feeling at all. You know, just like this is what it is, this is how you're going to do it, and that's how it is going to be, and I don't care how it makes you feel. And you want it to be like with this King of Staffs guy who is, he's very active, he's a born leader, he's charismatic, people want to follow him. He's like that kind of energy. People want to be around him. Or is this your new boss? Or is this somebody you're working for now? So let's see what we got going on. Oops, I got things flipping out. All right, what else we got for Leo? What else can you tell me for Leo? For February 2020. What else can you tell me for February 2020 for the sign of Leo? All right. Okay, now you have this Two of Swords that came out upside down. It's in the reverse. When it's in the reverse, the way she's holding her eyes and she's kind of blindfolded on the whole situation. Because Swords is the analytic mind, it's all cranial, so like all mental. And when she's not looking at it, and in the reverse, letting feelings be a little bit stronger in this. It's not what she sees, it's what she feels. It's not what is right in front of her. She might have to go in a little bit deeper. So maybe you had to go a little bit deeper in a situation and not just see what is cut and dry right there. This is like making the decisions based on the shades of gray. Because this is what, with the Swords, it's like you're making a decision. It's like a rock and a hard place. It's not really going to be a good decision either way. But when it's in the reverse, I feel like it's just like you have to feel it out. Like, again, shades of gray. It's not all going to be like, it's this, this, and this. It's going to be like, okay, well, how's this feel? Okay. And that was what your options. All right. Okay, more options come out. What do you think of that? All right. So you're still feeling the options. You still have the idea of what you still can do. And that came out under the Seven of Cups before, and now Seven of Cups here, and then the Fool. So you're still going on the options. So maybe all this was what you rather have had instead of these two guys over here. And maybe that's when you were moving away from the situation and you ran into a Queen of Pentacles type person, or you became the Queen of Pentacles type person. So you were looking for a whole new environment that was more more, what's that word? More suited to you, I guess. I said the King of Staffs could very well be your energy because you knew you didn't want to be those other two energies. Oops. All right, now we got the Page of Coins. Now he is giving the feelings of a whole new start. It's a young energy of possibly abundance or knowing that hard work is going to be needed to get where you needed to go. But this is just the beginning, which would be after these options. It's just the beginning, but you're able to know that what you have to do it. All right. One more for this layer, and then we'll go deeper. Okay, the 9 of Coins. Wow, that was fast. All right, this is knowing that when you make the right decisions and you have the right surroundings and the right thought process, you are going to be able to live the fruits of your labor. You're going to put in the hard work and you're going to feel it and you're going to be able to say, hey, I could do this with it. I could do that with it. Because I do think that you are inhabiting the Queen of Pentacles energy. So you had the new start of it right under the Fool. You had the options that were available. You moved away from what you did before that didn't serve you anymore, didn't suit you anymore. You had to work through your shades of gray, see what was better for you, and then you know that you are going to be able to be successful if you do the hard work. And you'll be able to be generous to yourself and to others, and you'll feel pretty content, I think. All right, let's do one more layer, see what else we can get out of this. So far, sounding really good. Now remember, this is not week 1, 2, 3. It's nothing like that, but it's the flux of, now time is fluid, but in this fluidity, all this stuff can, if it resonates with you, can start happening now, in the near future. Might have even been a little bit in the past, so. Haha. All right, we got the Devil energy. Now this popped up in reverse like that. So if it's in the reverse, the way it feels is like you breaking the bonds of something. So if it's very possible that the bonds of these energies, you getting out of it. When you moved away from it, and maybe you saw or became what you wanted to be with these, made the decision based on what you felt more so than what you knew. And then you had these other options coming out. And this whole new start in, being, like material gain, abundance, and then having this 9 of Coins, which I don't feel like it was like, okay, you got it, boom, there, then. But it was more like, I know I'm going to be able to have this with all that work. So this Devil energy might be just like a matter of, okay, I broke those bonds, and therefore I'm able to move on from that. And again, it's fluxing. It's not like a set time frame. But it could just be because that's what you were feeling at that time. And getting away from it. Now you got the 7 of Wands. Now this is, you are overcoming some frustrations. You were like, it's almost like you were battling against yourself. Because maybe that was part of the feeling of this getting away from this. Maybe some of you was not sure that you wanted to make that step. You didn't want to make that decision to go on your own and to take all these other options involved. So when you were making that decision, this Two of Swords, follow the gray path, not the black and white kind of thing. So you had some frustrations involved. And when breaking the bonds of this Devil guy. but you were actually overcoming your frustrations. So you're getting out of that. You just needed to push ahead, I guess, and you wanted to keep feeling good about it. And then Eight of Pentacles came up. Oops. Eight of Pentacles coming up over here saying if you work hard, you'll get paid for that success. Now that was under the Page of Coins and the Seven of Cups. And real close to the Nine of Coins. So Pentacles, coins, by the way, the same way. But so I think you broke the frustrations. You overcame the frustrations and you broke the bonds of just a bad, didn't serve you environment. What else do you have for me for Leo? What else can you tell me about Leo for the month of February 2020? What else can you tell me for Leo? Jeez. Okay. Well, the Wheel of Fortune, it fell out. Now when it did, this is like your fortunes are turning. You, again, overcame your frustrations. You realized you're going to have to work hard for what you want and what you need. You got out of this bad situation that wasn't working for you at all. Okay, and the other two that came out with it, I don't know if you saw them all fly. The other two that came out with it, so it might not have been, the Wheel of Fortune might have been over here, but it was the Eight of Wands, and that was a fast movement. You're like quick action, quick words, quick whatever. And that's what made you go quickly into the right path. And then you ended up getting the Sun. And that is like the happiest card ever. It doesn't have a face. My other card has a face. But usually, like it has a little kid's face on the back of a horse. This doesn't, but you get the idea. It's a happy card. You're feeling good about your situation. And once that happens, your Wheel of Fortune will turn. And that means, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is constantly going around and around and around. And I can't remember what the saying was. Like, the one guy on the side is like, I know I'm getting there. The other guy up at top is like, I got here. And then the guy coming down, oh, like he's coming down to the bottom, it's like, I know I'll be there again. So that's how the wheel will run. So at this point, and I always look at it as a positive when you get it, so it's like maybe you're moving towards the top, or you're even coming out from the bottom and coming up on the side knowing you'll get there. So I feel like you are really, this feels good. I mean, this feels like this is something that you had maybe been thinking about for a while because it wasn't working for you really well. You knew you had options, but you had to strike out on your own to do it. You had to move away from what you were used to and things that you really didn't need anymore. This Queen of Pentacles energy, I feel like this was, it could have been somebody you were working with or somebody that you know, but I feel like that you were like thinking, encompassing this because you wanted to be this generous person. You wanted to be generous with yourself. You wanted to be generous with other people. You wanted to be able to say, I can do this because I work hard to do it. And then you got the King of Staffs. Now this dude, like I said, he's charismatic. He's a natural leader. People want to follow him. They like him. So again, that could be like you doing that. And this is where you, Two of Swords, you had to be in the shades of gray. And not just, it's not just black and white. You got to like look at it and see other things. Because then the options came up again. So it's still like letting you know there's still options going on. You have to keep looking. And then once you settled into the fact that this is what you're going to have to do, work hard to get what you need, you broke the bonds of these guys. Or maybe it's your old industry or just companies. You know, if you've been with them for a long time, it does feel hard to move on. But you were able to do that. You had some frustrations about it. You weren't sure. Maybe you didn't feel good about it at the time. Maybe you were thinking, oh, God, this is a mistake. I shouldn't do this. But I think you overcame that because then you realized that if I work hard, I can get where I need to go. The Wands was about you moving on, all right? Quick movement. You just, everything, what you had to do was have like kind of like a fast movement. And then you had the Sun, and that was joy and happiness and rejuvenation and feeling good about your decisions. And then your wheel turns. So it sounds really good to me. I hope that works out for you. I'm going to read an abundance card. I got these for Christmas, and they don't work out with every reading because sometimes it doesn't make any sense. But I know a lot of times they do, and it's like, okay. So we'll give it a try. They're really pretty, though, too, I gotta say. All right, now this is, can you see this? I think this is so pretty. All right, it's face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Okay. I like that one. Very good message. But okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I would love to know how it works out for you. I think it feels really good to me. And hopefully this is going to work out for you really well, all right? You take care, and I will be checking back in with you in March, all right? I'll talk to you later. Bye.